Hello everyone, my name is Faiyaz Mustakim and we're calculating density of pennies. So here, as you can see, we have pennies, two types of pennies before 1982 and pennies after the year 1982. So these are a difference of pennies, and we're going to find the density and volume of both of them. Now here on the beaker, we have pennies minted before the year 1982, and as right there, it's about 14 grams to make it balanced on the beaker. So that's for that. Now we have the pennies that are minted after the year 1982, and right there it's about 12 grams. So it's less than the other ones by 2 grams. So now, as you can see, we have a graduated cylinder to calculate the volume, and it's 100 milliliters of water, so we will be putting the two types of pennies in the graduated cylinder, and we'll see the volume from there. So at this moment, I'm doing pennies before the year 1982, so we will be putting 5 of the pennies inside the graduated cylinder. Right there, the 5 pennies are at the bottom, and we are able to find the volume as we will be subtracting the initial amount right here from 100 milliliters. So as you can see, it's about 103.5 milliliters, and we will be subtracting it by 100 to find the volume of the pennies. Now we're going to do the same for pennies after the year 1982. Just like the other pennies, they're at the bottom, and we're going to do the same thing. Right here's a better view of it, and it's about 102 milliliters, so 2 milliliters of volume. So here, as you can see in our lab, I put the mass of the pennies, 14 grams and 12 grams, for both years 1982, and I've been able to calculate the density because density equals mass over volume. So density for old pennies and new pennies. And right there on the bottom, you can see that we're comparing both of them. So I put the density of pennies prior to the year 1982 is greater than pennies after the year 1982. Prior is greater than after. And this is a difference of pennies and the density of it. So here, as you can see in this completion of the lab for number 2, we were calculating percent error, and percent error formula, we used the data in the chart that we've already completed, and we found that the percent error is 37.5, so that would be our percent error of the whole thing. And for number 3, we were finding a metal similar to copper that has the same density, and as you can see right here, the full of chart of density of metals, we were able to conclude that zinc has a similar capability as copper would in this experiment. So that's concluding the experiment for right now.